Good morning, Franklin. I'm Eric Stuckey. It's Monday morning and it's time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. We are out here on the square in Franklin and I have top 3 things for you. But first thing, I want to clarify something that's been out and about over the last week. There were some concerns raised about some wood stakes that were removed by the city of Franklin. These were placed somewhere in the last 15 to 20 years and they had the names of the 6 generals that were killed in the Battle of Franklin. And they were not really historically accurate in terms of their placement. They provided no information. We had a lot of confusion about it. So our Civil War Historical Commission or Battlefield Preservation Commission, they have used both names over the last couple of years, looked at this issue and with a number of preservation groups identified that it might be best to remove those posts and make sure we're providing more and better information to our visitors as they come and check out historic sites in Franklin. So we worked with the State Historic Preservation Office and worked with them to have that addressed and got their review to say that it was okay for us to remove those, which we did a few months ago. That has been brought up as a question. Wanted to let you know that that was done to really help make sure that we didn't have these posts in the right-of-way that didn't really give anybody helpful information, really created a lot of confusion. I do want to make sure people also remember there are monuments on Winstead Hill to the 6 generals that were killed. There are streets in Franklin near downtown named after each of the 6 generals. And we've done a lot in this community to preserve and to reclaim our history. The 20 acres around Carter House, which is now called Carter Hill Park, helps maintain that epicenter of the battle. Of course, the monument right here on the square. The city of Franklin, our team, built that park, preserves that park, and cleans that monument, and we monitor that monument 24/7 to protect it and make sure our history is told and part of the story. And of course, we continue to work on more and more extensive storytelling about our history, because the Civil War in Franklin is really an American story. It's not just Union or Confederate or military, it's all of our story, and that's something that this community's worked very hard on over the last 15 years to reclaim Battlefield and tell our story. So wanted to let you know that. That's item number 1. Item number 2, we talked about this before, but the Southern Corridor study is continuing. And there'll be a public meeting this Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Brookdale Senior Living facility out on Murfreesboro Road. So from 5:30 to 7:30 you can drop in, learn more about the South Corridor study, which is all about transportation and transit options to help feed the south part of Middle Tennessee and Metro Nashville and Franklin and Williamson County into the central city and then that connection. So please plug into that. Item number 3, we have now an annual contest that we've done for several years now, and it's called My Pilgrimage Pal. So you post a picture on Facebook of you and a friend or family member that you'd love to take to pilgrimage. Tell us your story, and we select a winner from that. The deadline for that is September 13th. You can go to FranklinTN/MyPilgrimagePal, or you can go on Facebook, the city's Facebook page there, and check it out. So that's a great opportunity to get you engaged with the great opportunity to see Pilgrimage Festival with one of your friends or family members. I have a bonus item for you. I'm going to ask Melissa to take control of things here. This is the last day we have Steve Price working with us on the top 3 things. Stephen has worked with us for 6.5 years. If you've learned something about Franklin and chuckled along the way with some of the communication efforts we've done, Stephen probably had a lot to do with it. So he's been a great member of our team. We've really loved working with him and are going to miss him as he moves on to some new challenges. But he'll still be around in the community doing good things, but just not quite in the same role with us here at the City of Franklin. So we just appreciate Steve's work and wanted to give him one little more moment in something he helped create, which is the top 3 things, along with many, many other things at the City of Franklin. So thank you, Stephen.
Well, thank you.
It's been great. That's right. That's your top 3 things and a bonus thing. And our great friend, Stephen, call me Steve Price, as he moves on to new challenges in his life. And thank you so much. Have a great day, Franklin.